There you have it, folks. My Licorice is alive with The More I See You, written in 1945 by Harry Warren and Mack Gordon. And like so many standards in the great American songbook, The More I See You was composed for a little-known and deservedly forgotten movie musical called Diamond Horseshoe, after which the tune gained traction by a bevy of crooners, including Bobby Darin, Nancy Wilson, Chet Baker, but my absolute fave is sung by that inimitable baritone, Johnny Hartman. If you don't know about Johnny Hartman, don't waste a minute, check him out. He did a spectacular album with Coltrane. On the instrumental side, well, really, it's no contest. I got to go with Hank Mobley on his hard bop masterpiece, Roll Call. If you don't have that album, download it and dig it. It is nearly forgotten today, but Hank Mobley was a giant, a top-tier jazz dude, and Roll Call is Mobley at his swinging apex. Okay, folks. Welcome to my Rebel Without Applause podcast, coming to you, as always, from my movie studio apartment right here in the Wood of the Holly, overlooking the enchanted land of La. As always, I'm trying my best to keep it fresh as I break it down jazz-wise, joke-wise, culture-wise, and otherwise. Today, I'm thinking about breaking it down otherwise. And this week, as I was orbiting the Uberverse in my gravity-bound spaceship, that is my blue Subaru, it hit me. The land of La is a selfie paradise. A quick orbit around this multicultural urbanopolis reveals so many cool nooks and crannies that are frigging perfect for the intrepid selfie snapper. Firstly, the urban light street lamps, assembled in rows in front of the County Museum of Art, offer up countless visual possibilities. And just a few blocks away, hipster storefronts on Melrose Avenue have wings painted on them for the angelic selfie snapper to position themselves in front of. And below the Hollywood sign, not a stone's throw from where I'm sitting now, on a perch overlooking Lake Hollywood, is a really cool selfie spot. You just raise your hand up, and the famed Hollywood sign appears to be resting in the palm of your hand. Ah, Hollywood in the palm of my hand. I wish it was so. Or you can play like Zeus on Olympus and hold the setting sun like an outsized orange volleyball from the pier at Malibu, and the sculptor garden on the grassy strip above Santa Monica Boulevard in Beverly Hills offers up some really cool angles for digital self-glorification. All these inspiring perches give the happy-go-lucky selfie snapper a chance to memorialize themselves into digital eternity. Really harmless fun, until it isn't. As a matter of fact, I read recently where a pair of thrill-seeking newlywed selfie snappers selfie-snapped themselves one step too far and tumbled over a cliff. And before they could upload to Instagram, death did selfie-snap them part. Whatever. I probably shouldn't joke. Bad taste, I get it. Sorry, too soon. I don't know what the waiting period is for selfie martyrdom. But here we are, after all, in the selfie snap era. A quick review of the last millennium. We had the Dark Ages, the Renaissance, the Enlightenment, the Jazz Age, the Depression, the Cold War, and now we are in the selfie snap age, where every human with a cell phone can be digitized into immortality. Yes, my image is now floating across the social media universe with a veritable meteor shower of other faces, collecting likes and followers and friends from anybody and everybody. Anonymity is dead. We all get to have the lead role in our own life. We are all famous. And not just for a lousy 15 minutes like Warhol proclaimed. How arcane, how quaint, how 1980s. We're almost 2 decades deep into the new millennium, and now we are all famous forever. Maybe that should be my new mantra, famous forever. It feels so right now. And so, how fitting for our time it was when just last week, the predator-in-chief, by that I mean the billionaire brat boy, otherwise known as the PVP, that's Putin's vice president, he couldn't resist a taxpayer-funded selfie stop in North Korea with his fellow predator-in-chief, his love letter pen pal, his bro, none other than Kim Jong-un. I guess the brat boy's thinking was, hey, with some luck and a lot of charm, I could pull off a sort of improvised Nixon in China selfie snap moment with my homicidal best bra, the NK chairman. So the PVP picked up the man crush hotline and placed a call. Yo, Kim, dude, it's DT. Guess what? Big surprise. I'm in your hood. Yeah, I was hanging in Japan with the Godfather, the big boss, Boris. Anyway, I was thinking about popping over to say hi. Maybe we could kick back, grab a really cool photo op in your hood, a little 38th parallel action, make some friggin' history. What do you say? Pause on the line. Well, when? Now? Tomorrow? You tell me. What's your schedule, brah? Let me check my calendar, says Kim. Wait, hold on. Shit. This morning I have an opening ceremony for a brand new uranium centrifuge. Then I'm visiting my favorite Lady Gulag for a sex siesta with some new village virgins just in from the countryside. I don't want to miss that. Oh, wow. I can dig that, says the PVP. Village virgins, you got to dig that. But still, maybe. What about after? This afternoon I'm booked. Have to execute a bunch of second cousins and a cabinet minister. You should come by. We do it with these anti-aircraft guns. Total splatter fest. Really fun. But let me see here. After that, holy shit, brah. What do you say? What do you know? I'm free. You come on over. I'll see you at the DMZ. And as fast as you could say Pusan Perimeter or Chosin Reservoir or Yalu River or Pork Chop Hill, there he was. The PVP in all his belt-bulging glory in that sacred strip of real estate known as the Demilitarized Zone, or the 38th Parallel, or more specifically, the Joint Security Area, with Chief Advisor Ivanka and Fox News dude Tucker Carlson in tow, with 1,000 cameras clicking a mile a minute and the weight of history upon him. The brat boy lumbered wearily down gray marbled steps onto a gravel no-man's land of about 15 yards. He stood and waited oafish-like with a shit-eating smile etched across his orange face until his oafish opposite, his man-crush best bra, sporting a freshly pressed Mao Tse-tung suit and that awesome-to-die-for haircut, lumbered down an opposite set of stairs, and the two best bras met at the line. Now, my first thought watching this was like that a referee in a striped shirt would step forward, they'd flip a coin, and a football game would ensue, but that's not what happened. Nope. Kim smiled and extended his hand, and then our predator-in-chief stepped across an ankle-high cement barrier and joined their predator-in-chief on the north side of the line. History was made. They shook hands for a super mega selfie stop, and then after some backslaps and pleasantries for the cameras, the two besties retreated into a green shack appropriately named the Friendship House for a talk, or a drink, or a smoke, or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, they played video games, watched some splatter porn, or some village virgin porn, who knows? After all, what goes down between best bras stays down between best bras. But still, hope springs eternal. Maybe this was the moment that peace-loving, historically minded folks have all been dreaming of. A signed treaty, finally bringing to an official end to that Korean War which got started way back in 1950. Maybe, perhaps, some kind of grand bargain would be struck, like Kim and company would agree to dismantle all those nuclear arms in exchange for which we'd provide Kim with courtside tickets to next year's NBA Finals. All I could think of was those grand bargains struck by Chamberlain and Hitler, or Stalin and Hitler, or Mussolini and Hitler. It felt like a truly peace in our time moment. And then, just like that, the grand moment was over. With no peace treaty, no grand bargain, no playoff tickets, just a vague promise that the two bras would meet again next time, probably in the Oval Office, for more really cool selfies. And so the two brat boy bras shook hands, patted each other on the back, and went their separate ways. Kim back to that girl gulag for another village virgin sex siesta, and the brat boy billionaire back into his big blue chauffeured 747 with Ivanka and Jared and Tucker and his crew, minus, of course, John Bolton, who apparently was secretly shuttled over to Mongolia for his own selfie stops to perhaps negotiate some yak trade agreement. But no matter. The brat boy got his selfie stop, and so did Kim, which is cool. I get it. Rich or poor, powerful or obscure, we all need our selfie stops. It's the times we live in. And so it goes. Thanks for hanging, folks. Hope you dug. I'm back at you sooner than later. And don't forget to check out episodes 12 through 16. That's my one-man podcast production of Shakespeare's Othello. It's there waiting for you to devour, to consume, hopefully to enjoy. So until next time, adios, goodbye, and adieu.